So yes, I have been doing a kind of low buy, no buying toys, online for the most part. However, I've kept this up for a couple months and I still do check Tradiera occasionally, which is like our local, used items auction site. And it's really unusual to find, like the things that I collect locally. There are, of course, My Little Pony you can definitely find, Lady Lovely Locks you can definitely find, but a lot of the other stuff that I'm really interested in I haven't been able to find or locally. But I did find these. So I remember maybe my grandparents bought me one of these when I was really, really little. And I had the one that was like, had tropical birds in it. So that's definitely on my wish list. I'm still looking for that one. I remember a friend of mine had a dolphin one, and I think my cousin had the cat one. And there are some other really cute ones. Like I love the frog one, for example. But anyway, this was for sale as a lot. And on eBay, a non-working one of these can go for $20 or $30. And so I paid, I think, less than $10, so maybe like $7 per piece for this lot, which was really exciting because some of them do kind of work a little bit. And I have looked up, I'm thinking about trying to fix some of them or like experimenting and seeing if that works. So I would really like to, like I said, there are some others that I would really like to find, but I thought that we could look at the ones that I have because they're really exciting. Or it's really exciting to me to find these. So here's the first one with the cows. So it looks like their head moves, the tail moves, and there's some tiny little chickens there as well. So there's that one. There's the cat one, which doesn't move at all, but I'm really pretty sure that this was the one that my cousin had. Oh, there's like, can I make it so there's less reflection? Not really. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Let's see. So here's the cat one. Has two cats. I assume they would go towards the yarn. This one really doesn't work like at all. Then we have the panda one, which kind of works, but it's like super fast. I remember mine, I was very careful with my things, but I remember mine, it was slower than that. And I don't know what happened to it. I really wish I kept most things, and I had quite the little keychain collection when I was like, I don't know, a little kid. But yeah, so here's the little panda ones. Yeah, you can hear this one still works, like kind of a little bit. And then there's two dolphin ones. One with a single dolphin. And one with two dolphins. So a dolphin and a baby dolphin. And I think it's really cool, like the coral and background in these is different actually. So love that. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I had a friend who loved dolphins, and I think she had one of these ones. And then I hadn't seen this one before. When I got them, this one did still work a little bit. So like I have been opening them and looking at them, and it doesn't really anymore. But look, let's see, will it focus? There's the little teeny baby koala. These are just amazing. I mean, I love tiny stuff and little tiny worlds. I hadn't seen the koala one before. And then my absolute favorite one, the squirrels one. Oh my gosh, they're so tiny and cute. This is one of my, I think this is one of my favorite ones overall. I love this one. I love the frog one. There's like a bumblebee one as well, which I've never seen. Yeah. Oh, it looks like their little tails would have moved back and forth. And yeah. Oh, so cute. It's like not focusing, but yeah, love these guys. I like the bunny one as well, but I really want the tropical bird one. It's sometimes called like tropical paradise, or it has different names. It's usually a green one like this. And then it has two little parrots and like a waterfall and stuff. So that's on my list that I'm looking for. I have not seen it. I mean, I saw it come up on eBay, like sold listings a while back, and I think it was like $25. So it's, I guess I'm willing to pay that for one. One. But, you know, I haven't been buying things on, I haven't bought things on eBay for maybe like, I don't know. It's been a long time anyway. It might even be like a year since I bought something on eBay. And the shipping is just absolutely bonkers. It's completely insane. And some of the things that I want to buy, I'm like, shipping is more expensive than the item itself. And I'm not sure if I can stomach that. Like, or I don't know if I'm willing to pay for that. So we'll see what happens in the future. So also on Tradia was this little lot of fairy winkles. I so rarely see fairy winkles here. Fairy winkles and star castles are very unusual to find. So I've actually had these ones on my wish list for quite a while. But they're quite expensive on eBay. Not all of the little fairies came with this set. It's missing one with like a little yellow candy. I wish it would focus. There we go. So they have little candies on their heads, and they're all in poses so that they can like sit on the little playground equipment here. So that this would have been like a little candy box. So I always forget how tiny these things are, because like this would have been so tiny and cute. I'm thinking like maybe eventually I will be able to find the candy box playset, and you know, maybe it will be missing some of the little fairies or whatever, and then I will already have them. But I think I paid $5 for this little mini lot because this one, the little coin purse, is complete. It has the little fairies with it. So let's see, let's open it. Firstly, so cute. Love the contents of this little purse. Some more contents, and then the fairy winkles. Oh my gosh, I love these ones so much. Like, most of them just have flowers on their heads, right? And I love these ones that are like, it really doesn't want to focus on this. Nope, won't focus. But it has like a little fairy coin on its head. And this one has a teeny little fairy coin on its head. This is probably one of my favorite fairy winkles of all time. And I love these little candy ones too. I love these ones that have like a little bit weirder stuff than just flowers on their heads. I guess the main fairy winkle set that I would really like to have is the address book, because I have these sets of the teeny tiny families or itty bitty families or whatever the heck they were called. And I have let's see, it's here on my shelf. I have this storybook playset, which I think is so cute. I love book-shaped playsets. And the Fairy Winkles playset is on the same mold as this book one. So I want the Fairy Winkles version of this book because I have the Teeny Tiny Families version of this little purse as well. It's up there on my shelf, but it has like other stuff sitting on top of it, so I won't grab it. But yeah, that's the one that I really, really want. Of course, I would also like, you know, some of the bigger play sets. I mean, I love Fairy Winkles. I think they're such an underrated line, but mostly I really want, I don't even care about the fairies that come in it. I really want the other little book play set that's on this mold. So that's what's on my list there. So then from the same seller that had the Fairy Winkles, there was also a Secret Wish horse. So this is the first Secret Wish horse that I have. They're the ones that have like the creepy sort of inset eyes. Like I said, I love the combination of cute and creepy. This is quite a nice plastic horse to add to my collection, and she does have her, like, a lot of them are missing the saddle part. Of course, there were supposed to be like earrings and a key to unlock this, you know, that's fine, that's all missing. But they do look weird when they're missing this saddle piece, so that was nice. But yeah, I would really, really like more of these, and you can get them for like $10 or less than $10, and then the shipping is, you know, $10 or more. And I'm just like, I don't know if I can tolerate paying more for shipping than I do for the item. And that might mean that I can't buy things off of eBay anymore because it has gotten, yeah, it's gotten kind of ridiculous, I think, price-wise. So I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. There are some secret wish horses that I really want. There are some other plastic horses that I've really been looking for, that are also, you know, in the, like, when the item itself costs $8 to $10 and then shipping costs like $10 to $15, it's just like, really? I mean, come on. I understand that they're a little fragile, you might need a bigger box, but I really wish that I could buy more than one from the same seller, which would make it feel a little more worth it. But still, really cool to find her locally, really cool to have my first secret wish horse, and she's in pretty nice condition. Her hair is still pretty nice. Of course, the tinsel is super messed up, but I'll have to see if I can fix that. And yeah, I'm really excited to have her. Add another plastic horse to my plastic horse collection. So, also from the same seller, this person just was selling all the amazing stuff. I mean, the thing is, I look back through his reviews and like, or the reviews of the seller, and almost all of them are for My Little Pony, like Gen 1 My Little Pony. So because I was like, oh my gosh, have I been missing out this whole time? I don't think so. I think this is somebody who usually sells My Little Pony. Clearly they found some other 80s and 90s stuff because they had the Fairy Winkles Secret Wish Horse, and they also had a bunch of keepers. So I just started my keepers collection, like maybe a year ago. I found one in a thrift store, and then I got a couple of them from my friend, and then I found these guys on, you know, on Tradia locally, and I'm just so happy. So I love this snail. Like, this is so, it's so weird, and I just love it. And she's in such good condition. Like, she's got a little bit of surface dirt, but she came with her key. This is fancy, apparently. And you can see that she doesn't really have, you know, because a lot of keepers can often be pretty discolored, and she really doesn't have, I mean, she's like ever so slightly discolored. It's ever so slightly different color, but really not bad at all. She's in such good condition. So that's really fun. So I have her with her key. I would really like the baby snail. Like the other ones, I don't care so much about the baby ones, but I love the baby snail. I think it's so cute, especially with the little, you know, curly antenna things. So I got her, and then also from the same seller, because she was like, I mean, the crown is really weak right now. So she was like less than €10 maybe. And this one was also around 10, 12 euro. And she came with her bridle, and she came with her brush, and she came with her key. So this is Diamond. Oh yeah, it says her name on here too. So she's really complete. She has this beautiful curl. You know, the rest of her hair could use a little bit of combing, and she is a little bit discolored. Oops. I mean, I think it's just, it happens to the best of us. But you can see how it was like a cooler pink, and now it's quite yellowed. But I know there are lots of people who use different techniques to lighten the plastic or de-yellow the plastic back to its original color scheme. So I'll have to see what I can do with that. But other than that, she's in really nice condition. And, you know, I had never really planned on getting, how does this work? There we go. I never really planned on getting Diamond because I was like, well, you know, she's kind of big and usually, you know, she shows up pretty often, but usually the sellers, at least on eBay, want quite a bit for her. So I was never really willing to do that. Look, she has this cute little bracelet around her hip as well. But for, yeah, like 12 euro, pretty good. Really pretty good. And, you know, since I was getting all this other stuff as well, then the shipping was, you know, combined shipping was pretty cheap. So yeah, that was just really, really exciting. I think the keepers, I'm so happy with my collection of keepers that I have so far. I have the bunny bride, I have one of the turtles, I have, you know, obviously the snail and the horse, and I have the swan. The one I would like I said, the baby snail, and I would also really like one of the ladybugs. Actually, especially, I think it seems to be more common, the orange and yellow tango. I really love that one, the ladybug one. So that's on my list. I don't care so much if they have their keys. It is really fun if they do have their keys, but I'm not, you know, desperately searching for a complete, like totally complete one. So yeah, I've been thinking more about, yeah, I'm kind of always thinking about the whole no buy, low buy thing. I'm really happy with these purchases, and I'm thinking that it's really not that often that the things that I collect show up on local sites for a decent price. And that's why I went ahead and got these. So I don't know, I'll have to keep looking. Like I said, there are some things that I really want that I think I probably won't ever find locally. But I'm not really sure what to do about the fact that I don't want to pay eBay shipping prices because I can't, you know, I can't order, even though I do have a US address that I can send it to. I can't buy anything off of Mercari. So yeah, I don't know. I'll have to keep looking. I would really like of course, the tropical bird keychain, the book from Fairy Winkles, and more Secret Wish horses, the baby snail, and the ladybug. That's honestly almost my entire wish list, with the exception of the Littlest Pet Shop guinea pigs, which I talk about nearly every time, but I want them so bad and they never show up. So I'm a little uncertain what I'm gonna do, because now I'm thinking about like how am I gonna do this coming year, and so I'm thinking I will keep thrifting, especially after I manage to send the things that I need to send to the thrift and sell the things that I need to sell. I really love thrifting, and I have been able to find some really fun stuff, and it's much slower and cheaper than having things mailed. And then of course, because I've been having things mailed to my parents, so yeah, so I don't have to pay for international shipping and then I pick it up once a year or whatever. But yeah, so we'll see. I'm like, this may be the end of me buying things off of eBay, because it's just ridiculous when you want to buy something and the shipping and, you know, taxes is more than the item itself. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about it? I have, like I said, I will very occasionally find things on Tradia, and I will very occasionally find things on Vinted as well, although I find that their like search functions don't work as well. And oftentimes the toy lines I'm interested in are a little more obscure. Obviously, keepers are not obscure, but I have not seen them for sale on Vinted very much, and same thing with Fairy Winkles and stuff like that. And Secret Wish horses, no, those are not. Those are nowhere except for eBay, where they're really good prices, and then you have to pay, you know, 150% of the item cost to get it shipped to you. I'm gonna stop complaining about that. But anyway, this was an amazing, amazing haul. Probably the last one for this year, unless my parents bring me some things when they come to visit later in December. So look out for that one. Otherwise, I will be making videos about all the amazing toys that I already have.